as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Philadelphia Eagles. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On play action, they'll throw. Big hold of the 30. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A run with Henry on 1st down, but nowhere to go there as he can't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st with Henry. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. And he'll find Hall. And able to pick up the 1st across midfield to the 47. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
2nd and 10. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now back to throw. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They're going to look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Kyle Pitts hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Broncos nothing.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Throwing now is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
They run the counter now on first down. There he goes left side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him, and once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
He'll buy some time right. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game, Charles, much talked about coming in. And you think there's a real chance this is a Super Bowl preview?
I do, because as things stand, and I'll give you a little bit of a caveat here, that maybe things will shake out a little bit if someone loses along the way. But here we are right now. These are your two current #1 seeds, and I think they're both good enough to make it to the big game.
2nd and 2. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A first down carry for Henry. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Broncos' 43-yard line.
A tight one. 8-7 our score after. One on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll set up to throw. That's swung out to Mostert. And running with power here. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. And the record is his. It's a touchdown. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means.
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. He's got daylight. He's at the 50, 30. 10.
Oh, you got to
and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on second and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
They'll roll him out right. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They go quickly here out to Moore. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the two-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. Rolling to his left. And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point gain. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the two-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Steps away. He dumps it off for Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And now Mostert is going to be stopped up short. He did not get there. They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The Broncos say they have it. They do. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a two-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. Two-hand. Oh, I get it. Two-hand monster. Both hands on the football, taking care of it, putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have them a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now a handoff as they run left side. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now a handoff looking right. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this one is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. On first down, Henry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They'll look to throw. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. The kick by Bass is good. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
This is Tony Pollard, and he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own 7-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here. And an anxious moment or 2 there, but they do get him down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Right back to him on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Mahomes to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. Rosa's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we're at halftime here in Denver with the Broncos leading this one. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
These two teams making their final adjustments before coming out for the second half. And for the call, we go back out to Denver and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Here's Bass now to send it away. Taken from about the 12. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And to give this time to the tailback. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he'll give it here to his running back. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. John Ross, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have retaken the lead. Now the Eagles will once again go for the 2-point try. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And the lead is now 2.
Makes the score Eagles 23, Broncos 21.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A good gain on 1st, has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And he's got some space here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 144 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now on 2nd and 13. Mahomes flushed out right. He's going deep for Brown. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Broncos. Antonio Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos have answered back with a 3rd-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try. They'll try and throw for it. Rolling to his left. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
That's true.
That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. This will go to Henry out wide. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8. A big play there on the catch and run. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
Here's Mostert. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Back to throw here. Steps away. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are now just an extra point away from grabbing the lead. Bass on for the extra point. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Makes the score Eagles 30, Broncos 29.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes dancing to his left. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a big play there for the Broncos. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. This is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown. Antonio Brown with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And the Broncos are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down. Second down, they go again with Henry. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. The Eagles on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. On play action, they'll throw. Sliding, now a loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
He'll be stopped short of the 25. The nice move couldn't free him. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now they try the right side here. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown Broncos. Evan Ingram, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos appear to be headed to a 9-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead. The quarterback will keep it himself. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. And he lost 6 there on the first down play. Second and 16. Looking to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. They've got his man complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
Tyler Bass now for the point after. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Makes the score Broncos 43, Eagles 37.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll be hoping to work a little clock and try to add on to this slim fourth quarter lead. But whatever happens on this drive, certainly a huge fumble recovery by their defense at this juncture. Mahomes throws taken in by Waddle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Mahomes now on first down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. They'll buy some time right. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They go play action here on first down. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. They'll drop to throw. They'll roll him out right. He'll let this go deep for runs. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes being chased out left. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Eagles are right back in this football game. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going deep downfield for Ross. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. John Ross, 58 yards. And the Eagles have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Now Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 181 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. That's to Waddle on the quick slant. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. Mahomes to throw. Rolling to his right. This will be caught by Brown. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Mahomes will throw for it. Forced out to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And the Broncos get there and take him down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. The handoff running left, Henry. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket to Henry. And some room to roam now. And he will get out of bounds to stop the clock. So a nice pickup there all the way up past the 40-yard line. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big play that time through the air. 38 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Broncos are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
That's good for our Broncos. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw it here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete on the deep ball. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. To throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator,